Hello there, it's me Yoshi E again, and Izokaze on the map Two Brothers. We are landed in a tier 6 match, and we actually got a tier 3 guy on our team. It's kind of sad. I mean, the division is not a failed division, but somehow the matchmaker decided, yep, a tier 4 and a tier 3, yep, fits perfectly in the mainly tier 6 battle, yep, absolutely. But you know, that's how the matchmaker works right now, and not much to say about it. If you look on the minimap, you see our whole team is basically heading northeast, and I will try to hold off the enemy team. Usually the enemy teams are always going around this side, and the southern side is usually going around the east side. So if you don't have enough forces here to slow them down, they will just instantly go into your cap point and will capture and win the round. Because I don't think these people are good enough. If you look on the list, we got a good Nürnberg and me here, but except that, the rest is, especially the New Mexico, not really reliable. So basically we'll try to head somewhere in this area. If I'm too close to the island, an enemy destroyer could directly ambush me, and as I got Clevelands, there will be somewhere around here, and if I'm detected by a destroyer, those Clevelands will tear me apart as soon as I pop up. So I will try to keep my distance in order to stay undetected. As far as I know, I got currently the best detection, the best concealment on this map right now, so I will be the first to detect before I'm getting detected. I'm trying to use that advantage towards my side. The Fargood can easily outgun me, so I'm just hoping I'm not running into him. And you can already see on the minimap here that we got two Clevelands coming my way. The planes here won't be able to support me against the Clevelands, their AA is just wrecking. We also see that now that the freezer's popping up. Now I'm quite unsure where the destroyer is, because Izokaze is quite ahead here, and there are 3 enemy destroyers and they should be somewhere around. I'm trying to prepare a drop here on this Cleveland, but as you can see on the minimap, I'm still too far outside his range. And we can already see here the destroyer popping up. Now I know there's an enemy destroyer. I'm instantly turning right to stay outside the detection range. We actually see 2 destroyers here now. I'm preparing to sneak past them here, but now I see the 2 more ships popping up here. And I know I have to retreat, because against 3 cruisers and 2 destroyers, additional battleship and air support, I'm absolutely able not to do nothing. The planes will just spot my torpedoes and will be detected by the planes, and the Clevelands will rip me apart. So I'm just slowing down for a hold here. I'm waiting until I can drop these torpedoes here on that cat's room. We just lost one of our destroyers here. He decided to go through center is a good idea with all these cruisers around here, so not going to say much about it. Now we see the fighter plane coming my way, and I'm switching instantly to full speed and trying to get away, because the fighters will detect me as soon as they're closer than 3 kilometers, so I'm basically detected now. And now these 2 ships here, the Karlsruhe and the Cleveland, will start to shoot at me. That's why I'm trying to get cover behind these hills here, so the Karlsruhe can no longer shoot me, and the Cleveland is a bit further away, so it can easily dodge his rounds. You see already the destroyers here is trying to shoot me. At this point, I'm assuming that at least the Clemson will try to go heads towards me and maybe to attack me, which is luckily not the case right now. I see the Karlsruhe is turning away, so I'm deciding not to waste any torpedoes on him. Planning about dropping torpedoes on the Cleveland here, but as he's turning as well, I won't be able to do much again. Also, these fighters are coming really close to me. And the Cleveland is finally in range for me to drop torpedoes, but he already turned again, and the Karlsruhe was already firing on me again. Luckily, misses mostly. this point I'm waiting for the Karlsruhe to get close enough for me to safely drop torpedoes. I'm also expecting these here to hold off and at least wreck the Karlsruhe and the Cleveland. Already got a torpedo hit here. Now I got the Nicholas on my ass. Also these bombers will probably try to bomb me. You can see how they're clearly heading towards me. I'm waiting here because getting between on their side where the Nicholas is kind of stupid idea.
Problem solved, sir.
Also, this New Mexico could be a possible good target if he's coming around anytime soon. So I'm just trying to wait the situation here.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Now my torpedoes are reloaded and I can clearly see that my torpedoes are in theory in range to the New Mexico. But as the destroyer here is now popping up, I decided to just drop my torpedoes in the direction and try to hit and run. Luckily the destroyer tried to shoot me now, so he's detected for at least 20 more seconds. And we got an Aboa right here, so we should be easily able to take him apart. At this point I'm hoping that the Aboa will take care of these two destroyers. My guns are still on the wrong side and he actually destroyed one of these destroyers. Now at this point I see that Clemson is turning towards our carrier, so we'll try to go around this side. But it seems like the Clemson is not charging into the Aboa.
Attention, reporting the target position.
It seems like the guns on the Aboa are on the wrong side, so he has to turn in order to bring his guns around. But he already ran into the torpedoes and nope, he actually survived the torpedoes. But he got two Clevelands and a Karlsruhe behind him, so it's not really safe for him. Here I got the steering of the Clemson. Of course he goes to the Aboa. Now I'm assuming the Clemson will try to go this side to drop torpedoes on me. But instead he decided to put smoke to charge me directly. Which is a mistake because the Izokaze torpedoes are a bit faster and the Izokaze is more mobile.
Torpedoes, direct front.
You perfectly saw that now. Now I know there's two cruisers here, at least two cruisers, Karlsruhe and the Cleveland, and a Fuso and the New York. We already got a Cleveland here. I'm a bit surprised that it was already that close. Now I'm sparing one of my torpedo launches and will try to prepare for a triple salvo. Maybe so I can devastating strike the Cleveland or the Fuso. The Fuso is still too far for me. Just checking with my torpedoes where he's heading. The Karlsruhe could be a possibility if he's going around here close to the islands. I could get him. But at this point I lost the Cleveland and there he's popping up. I'm driving towards him and it's taking quite some time for me to change directions. So we'll know I will definitely get detected at this point. So I decided to launch smoke and wait the situation. I'm hoping he's continuing the turn here, so I'm dropping torpedoes in advance. But I'm saving my other two launches. And if you check the minimap right now, the Bogue is not even reacting to the ships, and the Nuremberg is completely running away. And we already lost two cruisers up there, and yeah. And Cleveland definitely knows I'm here right now, and he probably got sonar active. can see he's now turning right. That means he will be coming in a small turn around here, and will try to take my chance to drop torpedoes on him. Now as you can see, my torpedo launcher already reloaded, so I got 2 spares, one. This here was a hit, and that means he has to repair if he's not flooding. Now it's really slow, that means he's really not able to advance on torpedoes. And now I just noticed too late that he was already turning. At this point I have to wait 10 seconds to reload. But luckily he just shot those rounds. For him he has at least 5 seconds reload on his guns as well. But at this point I already reloaded my guns myself. He's turning towards me, I drop my launchers.
The ship is on
And
fire.
there's nothing he can do. Now at the same time you see that one of these torpedoes will hit the fusee as well.
Problem solved, sir.
Another flooding course. The Farragut could easily kill me now. He's even trying to attack me at this point. The carrier of course is trying to bomb the Farragut as self-defense. The fusee of course repaired the flooding. But as you already can see, he did a big mistake. He's not turning. So even though I'm an absolutely terrible angle to torpedo him, one torpedo is still hitting, causing a flooding. Now I know the fusee will be at least for maybe 1.5 minutes flooding. That means he's basically dead already, as flooding is taking about 500 to 1000 HP per tick. That's quite a lot. I actually got another torpedo hit there. He's not reacting at all. Now you see he's starting to turn, but he's already down to thick sail, and he's trying to use his seal to counter that, but it's definitely too late. So I decided to charge him. His turrets are not looking my way. These torpedoes will destroy him, so I'm already taking the time to take the New York and the Katsuri here.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Of course, they're trying to demand DD to kill the DD, but the Farragut is tier 6, got better guns, better speed and more health than me. I also supported by a cruiser and a battleship, so I have no chance in winning a 1 versus 1 against him. Also, he's driving away from me, so I have no chance in catching up. That's why I'm trying to set my AE on the New York. He has to turn around here to go around the island, not to run into it. You can already see he's kind of starting to do that now. So I'm deciding to head for that turning direction to surprise them there with a triple torpedo attack. Also, as you probably noticed, I'm always using torpedoes on a tight spread. Now at this point we lost one of our carriers. He was not really a help. But at least he was distracting those two. I'm afraid that these planes will probably go for me to detect me, which is luckily not the case. They decided to go for these bombers up here. So I'm trying to take my chance here, but I'm seeing that the base is almost captured. Usually I would drop my torpedoes and wait now until I'm no longer detected popping smoke until the torpedoes are hitting. But at this point I have no choice but to shoot him to reset the capture progress. So I'm shooting and instantly dropping smoke. Now I ensured that the cap point was resetted, but that fire made him aware of me, so he started to turn, so my torpedoes won't hit. Now the Karlsruhe was just outmaneuvering my torpedoes, so the Karlsruhe will be somewhere around here, what I'm expecting. I'm actually expecting that the Karlsruhe will probably going between these two islands. I can't see the battleship right now, but I saw he was slightly turning to the right, so just dropped some torpedoes in advance. I'm using the smoke that I deployed to move a bit back. I know it's not much because I wasn't moving while deploying the smoke. If you look on the torpedoes, my assumption, my prediction was about right. A bit too few, no, not enough. But it seems that I'm getting at least one torpedo hit here. Now I have no visual on the caster, that means he's definitely not coming around this side. This was one of the caster's torpedoes, that means he definitely went around this side of the island. As I'm detected right now, that means he activated his sonar and is probably on the other side of this island. That's why I decided to go full speed, so the caster will be behind me. Caster can't turn that quickly, so I'm deciding to charge for the enemy battleship. Now my torpedoes are reloaded again, so I decided to go close up. I'm assuming he will turn here to the right, as he's doing now, but actually he's stopping right now to get his guns on bearing, so I'm missing my first two torpedoes. As his other guns are still turning around, I have plenty of time to get up close to finish him off. Now the caster is probably somewhere behind this island, so I'm deciding to chase the caster. As I'm detected, I know there's at least one destroyer or the cruiser around, and now there he is. But I'm still having 10 seconds on my reload for my first torpedoes. Luckily the caster is quite some speed and the island is blocking him to shoot me properly. The caster knows that I'm dropping torpedoes, he probably got his sonar still quite active, so my torpedoes are detected. He can easily evade those. But now I reload it, running myself into an island here to get into torpedo dropping position. You can already see that one of my torpedoes here were hitting. Really close though.
The ship is on fire.
Now I know I'm quite dead because next I will kill him, but I killed him as well. Got 5 kills.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
And basically all their remaining ships are on the map right now. So our capture point was completely defended by me myself. Now sadly, even though I fought a 1 versus 5 here, except of the help of the boa that sacrificed him here, our team did not manage to handle these ships up here. If you take in the 5 ships account that I killed, you see, only 2 ships of the enemy team were killed. That means the whole remaining team, except like probably 8 guys, did not manage to kill more than 2 ships. And if you're in a situation like that, there's pretty much nothing you can do. The Fuser there is also doing the wrong thing. He's deciding to try to kill the AFK Cleveland. It looks like the guy there got to disconnect. Aomi, I have no clue what Izokaze was doing here. He decided to run away. He could have stayed in the capture point to secure some points and maybe make us win. I know the time is not enough, but you could at least try. And the Fuser there just went for the AFK kill. Basically our team would have needed to kill 1 or more or 2 more guys at this point to win the game, but sadly they didn't. And that's how I ended it with about, counting in the flooding, about 100 and probably 30,000 damage. And yeah, it's interesting how well you can do as a tier 4 ship in a tier 6 match, especially as a destroyer. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.